जितने भी लिसनर्स इस वक्त हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, जी आई नो वेलकम एंड खुशामदीद। और अब हम आपके साथ एक बहुत ही अहम विषय पे बात करने जा रहे हैं, जिसके बारे में कुछ महीनों से पीपल हैव बीन आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस। और आज हमारे साथ फाइनली BCMA के प्रेसिडेंट आसद गुंदाल जी शामिल हो रहे हैं, और वो आज उन सवालों का जवाब हमारे लिसनर्स को देंगे जिसके बारे में बहुत सारे लोग आवाज उठा रहे हैं। तो सबसे पहले आप लोगों को ये बता दें कि आज का जो प्रोग्राम है वो BCMA के तमाम मेंबर्स और कम्युनिटी लिसनर्स जो हमारे साथ शामिल हैं उनके लिए है। और हम आज के प्रोग्राम में अपने जो ओपन डिस्कशन लाइंस भी ओपन करेंगे। आज का प्रोग्राम किसी कंट्रोवर्सी या गॉसिप का हिस्सा नहीं है, बल्कि ये एक सीरियस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल और ट्रांसपेरेंसी इशू पर बेस्ड एक अकाउंटेबिलिटी सेशन है। बात BC मुस्लिम एसोसिएशन यानी BCMA के अंदर उठने वाले उन सवालों की है जो खुद कम्युनिटी ने उठाए हैं। सवाल गवर्नेंस के हैं, फाइनेंशियल ट्रांसपेरेंसी के हैं और इलेक्शन प्रोसेस के हैं। हमारे साथ आज स्टूडियो में मौजूद है BCMA के प्रेसिडेंट आसद गुंदाल जी, जिन्होंने इस मौके पर आकर कम्युनिटी के सवालों का जवाब देने का फैसला किया है। आज हम टफ क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे क्योंकि मेंबर्स का हक है कि उन्हें पता चले कि उनके डोनेशंस, उनका ट्रस्ट और उनकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन किस तरह चल रही है। आसद जी, वेलकम टू मीडिया वेव्स टीवी।
थैंक यू मीडिया वेव एंड योर लिसनर्स।
और वैसे आज का जो शो है मजा तब आता जब आज हम BCMA के तरक्की आपके प्रेसिडेंसी पर बातचीत करते। आई नो यू डन क्वाइट अ लॉट फॉर BCMA एंड फॉर द कम्युनिटी, लेकिन आज कुछ सवाल जो उठाए हैं कम्युनिटी के लोगों ने, उस पर हम बातचीत करेंगे।
It is always my pleasure to answer each and every question. I am accountable. I am a public servant. Yes, we have done a lot, and I would appreciate if you can give me some more time in other days so we can share the good news as well.
हम ये सेगमेंट जरूर लेकर आएंगे फिर से, लेकिन आज जो पहला सवाल आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी फाइनेंशियल ट्रांसपेरेंसी और ऑडिटर्स रिपोर्ट के बारे में है। BCMA कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के क्लॉज 5.10 ब्रैकेट M ब्रैकेट 3 के मुताबिक हर ब्रांच और चैप्टर के लिए ऑडिटर्स रिपोर्ट AGM का हिस्सा बनना जरूरी है, लेकिन रीसेंट AGM में ये रिपोर्ट शामिल नहीं थी, ना 2023 में ना इस साल। क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल रिक्वायरमेंट क्यों पूरी नहीं की गई? क्या आप मानते हैं कि ये ओमिशन आर्टिकल 510 का वायलेशन है और इससे फाइनेंशियल ट्रांसपेरेंसी पे असर पड़ा है?
I completely don't believe this has happened. That's how the entire process of the BCMA, as far as 10 years I have seen it, all the branches are audited, and the branches financials are the part of the AGM and the part of our the book as well, the AGM.
तो ये जो सवाल है ये बिल्कुल आप सोचते हैं कि ये सही नहीं?
I don't know why they're asking this question, but if they can go to the reports of the year 22-2024, at the end of all the branches transactions are there available. Yeah. 2023
की एनुअल फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्ट में कुछ गलतियां और मिसाइल सामने आए, जिसके बाद एक स्पेशल जनरल मीटिंग बुलाई गई। क्या मेंबरशिप को बताया गया कि उस मीटिंग का रिजल्ट क्या था और उन क्वेश्चनेबल ट्रांजैक्शंस के अगेंस्ट क्या करेक्टिव एक्शन लिया गया था?
Okay, so let me clear it here. Before the membership, on the behalf of the membership through an SGM, there was a committee formed and chaired by, there were 7 people, and we acknowledge their presence with respectfully, and we have gone through, and after doing all of the dones, we have done it. So the communication was sent to them. Let me see the date. That's why I bring my laptop here. So the adjustments were made, and they were sent to, one second. Where is this here? Here. Okay, so the adjustments were sent to them. So this is, I'm not gonna read everything. It was sent to Brother Yalchin, who was the chair, and it was sent.
Can you tell me the name again, brother? Who?
It's YALCIN.
YALCIN. Okay.
So he was the chair. On July 26th, the BCMA executive have reviewed and sent a complete the changes we did, and we request them to come and we can sit together. But we did not get any answer from them. Rather, they refused to come and join us. So I have everything documented, and that was the date we sent the complete whatever it was done. So it was quite back and forth. I would not be able to share, but I can show you here. Can you see these all? These are the 7th email, which the attachment we have sent. So all those changes were made. Obviously, that was the financial matter. As a president, the entire Board of Finance and the GT, they were working on it. And once the response is ready, we send it to the team, but we did not get any response from them to come and sit down. So the matter, once you stay silent, so we consider this is resolved, and that's how it's still open. If they have any question, they can come and sit in the office.
याद रखिए दोस्तों, आज के जो सवाल है ये हमारे कम्युनिटी लिखती रूप पर मुझे भेजे हुए हैं, चाहे वो ईमेल भेजे हैं या टेक्स्ट मैसेजेस मुझे भेजे हैं। पिछले कुछ महीनों से ये सवाल हम तक पहुंची है, जो आज मीडिया वेव्स के प्लेटफॉर्म से हम जरूर प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ BCMA आसद कुंदाल से पूछ रहे हैं। ये भी कहा जा रहा है कि हर ब्रांच का अलग ऑडिट करने की पुरानी रिवायत कुछ सालों से बना है, कुछ सालों से एक्चुअली बंद है। इंडिपेंडेंट ऑडिटर के रिपोर्ट्स अब कंसोलिडेट फॉर्म में नहीं आती। ये प्रोसीजर क्यों बदला गया और किसने ऑथराइज किया कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली मैंडेटेड ऑडिट रिपोर्ट एजेंडा से हटा दी जाए?
That's not the case. As far as I personally been out of the council, I have served with the previous management, and we have not changed anything. That's how it transformed, and we've been doing the same thing. The past president, at least I served with the 2 president as a council member. We keep it the same. Even the past external auditor have done the same thing which this team has done, and there is a details about that how this thing been sorted out. If somebody want to know more details about, they can send me email. I can tell them, but we didn't change anything.
क्या एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल से कंसल्ट किया गया था पहले ये डिसीजन लेने से? अगर नहीं तो क्या ये
रिगार्डिंग व्हाट
कि ये जो रिपोर्ट्स है ये नहीं सामने आएंगे और ये बदल दिया गया है प्रोसीजर को?
देखें, regarding the external auditor appointment, if this is your question, this is the role of the council. This is not the role lies between the president or the executive board.
Let me make it very clear to Asad ji, आज जो हम बातचीत कर रहे हैं एज अ प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ BCMA हम बात कर रहे हैं, और चाहे वो काउंसिल होवे, चाहे वो इलेक्शन कमेटी हो है, चाहे मेंबरशिप कमेटी हो है, दे ऑल कम अंडर द प्रेसिडेंसी। ये आपका फर्ज है कि इन कमिटीज से बात करें और इनसे आंसर्स ले, लेकिन हमारा जो सवाल होगा, मीडिया का जो सवाल होगा, वो प्रेसिडेंट से ही होगा।
Agree. Okay, so let me tell you the process. About the finalizing the external auditor procedure, that's how it starts. The General Secretary normally send an email to the council, which we sent, and the names come from the council. I cannot pick any name. None of executive can pick any name by his own choice. It's always come through the council. The last time when we did the external auditor shortlisting, we follow the same procedure, and this year because we have already decided to MNP because the community have brought the concern because they have did something donated, so we have told them this is their last year, so we have sent already a request to the council, and the council has sent the names, and we will go for a further we have formed a committee. So we have followed the exact and complete procedure which according to the constitutions.
ये सवाल जो आपसे मैंने अभी किया, क्या ये सवाल पहले भी आप तक पहुंचाया गया था?
Which question?
Regarding ये procedure क्यों बदला गया और authorize किसने किया था?
No, I don't know, but this is the first time. But I'm saying no procedure has been changed. Rather, we have placed the procedure with the full length what the constitution allows. If somebody have a question about the procedure, it's a complete laid out procedure in the constitution. We follow the procedure line to line. No personal friendship, no personal interference has been brought. We have given this task to the council, and the council has a full right to send the name, and then we will form an independent 7 people's committee, and that 7 people committee will shortlist the external auditor. Nobody asked me a question, but this is concerns. I have seen it, that why this MNP was placed, but that there is a process, there's a mechanism behind it, and we follow the procedure.
शुक्रिया आपका आंसर का, लेकिन मेंबर्स और जो डोनर्स हैं दोनों ट्रांसपेरेंसी पे भरोसा करते हैं, ठीक है? इस बात से तो आप सहमत हो ना?
Donors have all right.
Yes. अगर ये रिपोर्ट जो है रिपीट ना की गई तो कम्युनिटी का ट्रस्ट रिस्टोर कैसे होगा?
Which report?
ये जो चाहिए थी अबाउट द प्रोसीजर और ये सारे रिपोर्ट्स जो कंसोलिडेट फॉर्म में नहीं आई.
No, I think Ashana, you are missing up 2 things. Either you are asking me the shortlisting of the external auditor, or you are asking me about the report of the SGM.
Auditor के जो reports हैं.
SGM.
हाँ जी.
It's a public document. Always share.
So इसको consolidate form में नहीं आई?
No, it's always there. It's a wrong perception. The BCMA financials are public documents.
So these are not actually बदला गया और इसके authorize किया कि constitutionally mandated audit report agenda से हटा दी जाए.
No, that's not the truth.
ऐसी कोई बात नहीं.
No, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं. You can go simply check 23 reports. It's a public document. It's audited, and auditor have given. I'm not by profession accountant, but obviously all auditors know that they give one line about the audit. So we have, because you know what, one thing which you need to understand, Ashana,
it's not about me understanding. No. It's about the community to understand.
About your viewers or the questions, listeners. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. This is not a choice by the president. It's not choice by the executive board. This is the responsibility of the president with his team to have this document public. And it's an audited document, and if it's not if it's not audited, we could have a severe allegations and the problem with the BC Society Act and CRA. Alhamdulillah, so far we have not. So we have fulfilled all our responsibility under the BC Society Act, under the CRA guideline, and under the BCMA constitution as well.
और अगर ये नहीं सही तरह से रिपोर्ट की गई पब्लिक को यानी मेंबर्स को, वो एक्चुअली बीसी सोसाइटी एक्ट्स की दरवाजा खटखटा सकते.
डेफिनेटली.
अब हम बातचीत करेंगे इलेक्शंस और रेजोनेशंस की. इलेक्शन कमेटी के कलेक्टिव रेजोनेशन के बाद कम्युनिटी का सबसे बड़ा सवाल ये है, क्या इस साल इलेक्शंस होंगे?
देखिए, let me be very honest with you. Election is not a choice of president. Election is a responsibility. I have served this organization with honor, with pride, and thank you BCMA who has given me a chance to work in this role. I want to end up with nicely. I never wish that the BCMA should go for any of those problems. Election is one of the requirements. If we don't observe, if we don't follow, yes, the allegations, the problems for the BCMA could be much even we can think about. That's why I assure every listener that we will make sure, inshallah, the fair, transparent election will take place within the time, and inshallah, the next president will be given. I will give the handover to him, and the organization, inshallah, will grow with the help of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. And those small differences we have within the community, this is our in-house differences. I can request everybody कि we should not go that far कि हम अपने ही घर को जलाने चल पड़े. We can sit together, we can resolve the differences, लेकिन घर को आग लगाना मेरा ख्याल है I don't think it will be in favor of anybody.
मेरे ख्याल से हमारे तमाम लिसनर्स भी नहीं चाहेंगे कि किसी के भी घर को आग लगे, खास तौर से अल्लाह के घर को. और दूसरी बात ये है आसद जी, मैं ज़रूर जानना चाहूँगी कि अंडर इलेक्शन प्रोसेस जो है ये कौन संभालेगा? Who's going to be looking after this?
Okay, again I will put your question together. You said that a resignation collective of the election committee, and who will do next? Look, this election committee resignation was like a horror dream surprise for me.
Yes, I really, I'm
Yes.
a witness to that because you were quite
So
shocked.
I was quite shocked. Look, election committee as an independent committee entitled of the BCMA,
Uh-huh.
I have served with them for the last 10 years as one of the nominees election. President is only, like I can assure with oath that I never interfere with their business. In 4 years, I never call any of the election member, chair or anybody. But still my role as a liaison between him and the council, it's always exist. But I be very careful that elections should be stay independent, transparent. So the election resignation was 10:30 when I heard this news. It was a shocking news for me, as it's shocking for everybody.
क्या इस वक्त आपके पास कोई भी आंसर्स है कि ये कमेटी ने रिजाइन क्यों किया?
Look, if you want me to read the resignation, I read it carefully. There is no name mentioned, and if I read within the line, the resignation say that, if I'm correctly read it, that some of the nominees have gone to this level that they feel that this is interference or maybe it's harassment. Let me give you like my perception. Maybe I'm wrong.
Sure.
Election Commission is an authority which make the decision. In any election, if somebody make a decision, so there is a way, if the decisions made wrong, or the nominees or the applicants feel this result, this decision is not fair, so they can go for appeal. This is the normal procedure. But unfortunately, in BCMA, we have not said that. Because being a part of the email chain, I have observed and I have seen at a distance that the peoples were basically sending email to Election Commission that your decision is not within line the BCMA constitution, but they were not heard, and on to them at the last they said that if this is the case, we have our all right to get the legal help. To my understanding, the Election Commission, if they feel that it's the interference, but now the things is different. Now, Alhamdulillah, on the very first day you called me and I told you that we have put ourselves away, President and his team. We call a council meeting. First of all, on the same night, I send an email and reject all those things, because before that night, I have never heard any of those concerns as a president, as a liaison between them and the people at the council, that none of the election committee members reach out to me, email, telephone, that this is thing happening. So that was a surprise.
And I believe you called the meeting on the 21st.
Same day. The next day was the meeting and we put ourselves away, though it not need to be, because there is no name mentioned. If somebody is thinking that president is interfering or maybe I'm harassing, but still, just to make sure that the executive, we put a independent chair, and the independent chair have appointed 3 people's committee, and they have given the time till 31st of October. On 31st of October, they will give 3 names of the independent law firm. That law firm will come and they will investigate the matter between the election and the membership committee, and they will inshallah also supervise the election. I'm hoping, inshallah, we make dua that everything's go smoothly. We will be able to get the election before.
So we have that 3-member committee all set?
All set, all set.
और membership committee के issues क्या हुआ? What actually happened?
Membership committee, I would say, to be honest with you, at this point they have not resigned it. They are working. I would say I have also rejected their email as well. There's no such thing happen. The only thing, if you, as a president, if somebody write an email to me, and if I don't respond, or maybe I respond wrongly, the applicant has all right to reject my decision. And if somebody is thinking rejecting my decision is an interference and harassment, then I cannot say anything.
और जो मेंबरशिप कमेटी है इनके कोई इश्यूज थी इलेक्शन कमेटी की ने इस वजह से रिजाइन करके?
You know what? As I said, they are independent. I have never brought any issues. The first day, the election commission's brother Noor called me, and it was all set. They came in my office and they asked me. I said, brother, why are you asking me? They want to postpone a couple of election. I said, brother Noor, you are independent. Did I ever call you? Did I call you when you first announced the election? Did you check with me? He said no. Then I said, why are you checking? You are independent. Go whatever you want to do. And they did whatever they want to do. I did not even they asked me the date. What date we should? I said no, because you decide the election first time by yourself. I don't want to give even a slight opinion of mine, because your role is independent. Stay work. If you need any help from me, about the logistics, the place, if the branch chairs are not providing the logistic, my role is still there. I can help you. Otherwise, the election decisions are yours. You do your job. And we walk out very happily. Just 2 days ago, because I remember he came in my office 12, like 7 o'clock. I remember they both came in my office. I wait from 4 to 7 just for them to. I call Fadi, General Secretary, as well. So everything seems good, and we were hoping that the election takes place. But 2 days after 10:30, when this resignations came, I still don't know why.
और जब मेंबरशिप कमेटी और इलेक्शन कमेटी के इश्यूज से रिजाइन कर गए जो इलेक्शन कमेटी, दैट मीन्स कि जो इलेक्शन प्रोसेस है वो इस वक्त पूरी नहीं हो सकेगी, यानी इट्स नॉट गोना हैपन राइट नाउ. इज दैट करेक्ट? या.
No, just Ashana, I told you, the election is not a choice for anybody. If somebody is thinking slightly about that, the executive board or the president have something in their mind, delaying the election maybe and a choice for me to be in the role. Wallahi, this is not a choice. Wallahi, this is not a choice. This is a responsibility. Please help me. We want to finish in a way, gracefully. Election is a responsibility, collective responsibility, not only the president, everybody, all branches and chapter, collective responsibility for the BCMA to conduct the election. And inshallah, I am hoping and we will assure that the election will take place within the time frame.
और अगर election delay होते हैं तो is there any kind of breach?
It's a serious breach, but I don't go there. I don't want to even think about that breach.
आपके term officially कब खत्म हो रहे हैं?
On the day of the AGM.
And when is that?
When the AGM takes place.
So basically, it has been extended till the day of the AGM?
We have officially, according to the Constitution, according to the Society Act, we can have the AGM till March 31st, 2026. It's all good within this time frame.
एक सवाल और उठा है आसिफ जी. बहुत से मेंबर्स कह रहे हैं कि कमेटी रेजोनेशंस एक बहाना बने हुए हैं इलेक्शंस डिले करने के लिए और आपका टेन्योर बढ़ाने के लिए. आप इस परसेप्शन पर क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
I have said very clearly, my brothers, my sisters, my fellow director, this is not the choice of Asad Gondal. Rather, it's the responsibility of me as a president to walk out from the organization gracefully. I don't want that my name even to be slightly attached. Years later, if any damage comes, people will forget election committee, people will forget the membership committee. The only name they will remember that Asad Gondal was the president, these things happen. I would be the last person, rather not even last person, even think about that. The election can be delayed or election should be postponed to extend my term as a president. This is a wrong perception about me. This is a wrong charge on me. I want to finish gracefully. I have done whatever I can do in my 4 years.
एक और एलिगेशन ये भी है कि वोटर लिस्ट में टेम्परिंग की गई और इलेक्शन कमेटी पे प्रेशर डाला गया कि सिर्फ आपके अप्रूव्ड लिस्ट को यूज करें. क्या ये बात सही है?
100% wrong है. Look, the election committee was given a chance. For example, let me see if I charge you something, if I accuse of you something. When I accuse something, I have to prove it. The election committee was given a chance because It's not Asad
नहीं,
Gondal.
आपने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ये कहा कि आपका कोई इनसे लेना देना नहीं है.
No, no.
You have nothing to do with election committee or with membership.
Let me finish it.
हाँ जी.
When they resign,
Uh-huh.
so we read the email, so we call them not to meet me, to meet the council, because council is a supreme power of the BCMA. We all work for the council. President is also work and report to the council for all his action. So we request the election committee to come and give your concerns, what happened exactly to the council, so the council can fix the responsibility. If they come and they say that Asad Gondal has given any list to prove this, which is for me, it's
So there was
it's a
no
joke.
list given.
Nothing.
Okay.
It's wrong. It's completely wrong.
काउंसिल ने इस इशू के लिए एक 3 मेंबर इंक्वायरी कमेटी बनाई है आपके कहने के मुताबिक. क्या आप उन 3 इंडिविजुअल्स को पर्सनली जानते हो?
None of the name was given by me for sure.
Uh-huh.
These names were given by the council member, and with the majority vote, rather there were 6 people or 7 people they were given, and then the council vote them, and out of the vote, which were the top 3, and then it comes down. I personally, I can name it. Brother Shafiq is, I think, I know him from by name. He's I think he's a lawyer. I know him only this much, that's it. I never had a close connection with him. And there is another, I think, lawyer from, his name is Zan Ali. These people are our brothers from the community. As for my understanding, I have never had a chance to meet them or interact with them.
Were you part of the voting?
Everybody can vote.
Okay. So your vote was there.
Definitely.
Okay. And जो ये कमेटी बनाया गया है, क्या इनका जो रिपोर्ट है बाइंडिंग होगा काउंसिल के लिए?
Definitely. No, their report. Look, their report is only let me give you a mandate. So don't go wrong for everybody, and especially the media. Their mandate is only to provide a list of 3 lawyers.
Okay.
The lawyer independent law firm
Okay.
will come and investigate the matter.
Okay.
The membership and the election commissions, whatever they have said it. So their role would be providing the list 3 names of the law firm. It will come to the council, and council, after looking the merits and everything, pick up one, and they will investigate the matter. And the council has decided for them to even oversee the election this year as well.
इसका कोई टाइम फ्रेम भी बताएं काउंसिल?
31st of October is the date for them. For these 3 people given this task to give us the name, and once the name is come, we will call a council meeting right away to pick up one name.
और इसके साथ साथ और भी कई सवाल आए हैं लीडरशिप और गवर्नेंस पर. जब से आप प्रेसिडेंट बने हैं, कितने मेंबर्स ऑफिशियली या स्टाफ ने BCMA से रिजाइन किए?
Resignation?
हाँ जी.
Okay, so I think the people start thinking me that I am the Trump of BCMA, if it is not.
President.
I'm the president of the BCMA, my brother. The governance of the BCMA president role is just to oversee. Let me give you one example. Unfortunately, everything is attached and tangled with my name, unintentionally or intentionally, so badly for the last 2 years. I accept it because I'm a worker. But something which I don't accept it, because any resignation, if it comes, for example, one of the imam resigned. I have nothing to deal with the imam role. Imam is the branch appointment. His manager is the branch. Branch chairperson, he's the day-to-day manager. Where Asad Gondal came between. The problem is that they don't talk about the good which I have done with my time, with my energy, everything in the last 3 years. Rather, if something happened wrong in somebody else, they tangle with me. Any resignation is a normal. BCMA is a huge organization. It has grown to bigger than a corporate. Having a resignation of the people for a better career, it's a normal norm. If you are working for example, $80,000.
Let's
Let me complete this
let's
line.
not waste our time on these.
One line.
Okay.
Like, because you asked me the resignation. For example, if somebody is resigning from their position for a better career, who am I to stop? If they are getting a $25,000 extra somewhere else, who I am to stop?
Well, the thing is that these questions are coming directly to the president.
That's why I'm answering them.
Organization has the president to answer these questions. But if it was directed to somebody else, I would probably ask that person. We have a time limit for this show, so I would really don't want to go into deep explanations.
Whatever the question you want to delete, you throw the question to me, I will answer to the best of my ability.
Yeah,
and honestly, I prepared.
Let's go this way, Mr. Gondal. I'm asking you questions. You are supposed to answer me those questions.
Definitely.
And I don't want any explanation from you.
Okay.
You just answer my questions.
Sure.
Because there's so many ways of explanations I can give too, but that's not worth our time.
Okay, let's go.
And now I'd like to ask you another thing. क्या आप उन members से personally contact में है? क्या आप उन्हें वापस लाने की कोशिश किया जो लोग resign कर गए? As a president, there are so many things that we actually work on. For example, if somebody has resigned from my office, I would go as the CEO. I would go out and ask what was the reason. Did you have any personal contact with them?
I can give you one example only. Though, as I said, the process, the governance is differently. This is not the president mandate to go each and everybody, but I did. One of the key factor which was very alarming in the community, I came back from travel after 36, the same days I speak with one of our employee, I give him the assurance that any of the grief you have it, give me a time, we'll fix it. Anything you have in your mind, let me know. I can talk to the branch, I can talk to your manager, you can fix it. If you need some break, I can give you a leave of absence for 3 months as a president. Yes, I did. The question of your answer, I did.
You did.
I tried.
There's an issue with the Fijian sisters. Fijian sisters के बारे में भी concern उठाया गया है, जो पहले leadership और committees में prominent role करती थी. अब उनका जो participation है लगभग खत्म हो गया है. क्या इस change का कोई खास reason है? और क्या इन sisters को encourage करने के लिए कोई initiative लिया गया?
Oh, you know what? This question, if I put this way, I am the first president who bring the courage to appoint sister in executive board. History of the BCMA is 57 years. This is the president Asad Gondal who bring the executive board 3 sisters. I think this question does not relate to me. I have given my sister the highly placement in executive board of the BCMA.
क्या आप, now you are the president, that's why this question is coming up to you. आपने जब से president के duties संभाले है, did these women only resign then, or did they resign before your presidency as well?
I don't know which women you are talking. In my first term, I bring 3 women, my sister, executive board. We complete a good term, and then in this year we have still 2 sisters in my board. I don't know which resignation you are referring. I have no idea. If you can be particular about the resignation, I can answer, but I don't know which resignation you are.
So according to your knowledge, you don't know that any woman from BCMA has resigned?
From where?
From any committees or any executive positions?
At least executive board, no. I'm sure about the executive board. At the branch level, Sister Ashana, try to understand the governance of the BCMA. We have 28
So basically,
branches.
Asajay, when somebody resigns or somebody makes a very huge decision to leave the organization, they probably will contact the president and tell them that, hey, this is what is happening, this happened under this department or this branch, and I'm going to resign. Did that happen?
It is not in my knowledge. For an executive board, which is I am the head as a president, in my terms, first or second, no sister have resigned from executive board.
So
and in a branch, if somebody has done it, it's been maybe it's overlooked from me, and maybe she did not send me an email. I have no idea.
So you have no knowledge
No.
that any sister has gone through some issues at BCMA?
I would say that if this is the case, I would stand on my toes to address these issues. If these questions came from somebody, I am open to meet them separately. If they can send me email, I can probe that matter, that how and when happened. I will inshallah fix it, try my best to fix it, but I have no knowledge who has resigned it.
एक सवाल आपसे जरूर करना चाहूंगी, अगर आप चाहे तो इसका जवाब दे सकते हो, और नहीं चाहते हो तो आई कैन स्किप दैट। ट्रांसपेरेंसी, मीडिया और पब्लिक इमेज के तरफ से बीसी मुस्लिम न्यूज अक्सर एग्जीक्यूटिव के फेवर में स्टोरीज पब्लिश करते हैं, और कई बार वो इंफॉर्मेशन सिर्फ एग्जीक्यूटिव के अंदर से ही मिल सकती है। क्या आप कंफर्म कर सकते हैं कि आपका या आपके किसी भी टीम मेंबर्स डायरेक्टली इस आउटलेट से कांटेक्ट में है?
Okay, so in this question you have basically asked me two questions. First question, I have no connection with whatsoever media channels or media paper news. I have no connection. I have said this many times to other people. I am giving again this statement that I have no connection. By all means, I have no idea who these people are. Number two, you ask me that how the information, this is a very, very severe charge, and I accept. Honestly, this is something bad on us.
I have talked to you previously about this as well. I can
tell you, 89 member of the council who are on oath, and we start the meeting with this oath, reminding the oath that the business we are talking, it should stay within us. Before even the meeting finish, those people are on the social media. So basically, unfortunately, we don't have respect for our office oath. We don't respect our commitment which we made in the business. BCMA has grown, as I said, too big. And when you are too big, it's very easy to fail as well. So I have no control who peoples are basically.
So you have no idea what this BC Muslim News is and how they are getting this information?
Anybody can, I can give you. The resignation of the Election Commission was a top secret, and we request the council not to leak. On the same night, it was on social media. So who should I ask? 89 people? One of them. Must be one of them.
That's something I can understand, but a news media outlet has those documents or has those information which, you know, any other news media wouldn't get it unless and until it comes from the executive board.
No, it's from the council.
Oh, or it's from the council.
So I'm telling you, I'm admitting this factor that for me.
As a president, wasn't it your responsibility to find out who's leaking this information?
Can you do that job for 89 people?
Of course.
How?
You could start it.
Wow, let me know.
Let me remind you again. I'm asking you questions. You're supposed to answer me. You're not asking questions.
No, I'm asking.
My organization hasn't brought this to me that you have given some kind of.
Okay. On a side note, wallahi, though I have 2 months left or maybe 3 months left, Allah knows best. But I would try to learn this. That if we can control this thing, I would love to learn.
Have you even started digging into it? That how this media outlet gets the information?
My job, the General Secretary job is only to remind we are grown adult, we are grown Muslim adult.
So basically, as a president, you really don't care where these BC News is getting this report
I
from?
do care. I do care.
And nothing has been done though. You care, but nothing has been done.
Because I don't know who they are.
Because in this particular newspapers, there were, things which I had discussed about BCMA has been bad-mouthed on this newspaper about media waves. So it's my duty to ask you.
Definitely, but I'm telling you with responsibility. I have no control on anybody. We can only remind people to stay within your oath. Please don't, because anything which comes as a General Secretary, as a President, we inform everybody that you have signed the office oath. This is your responsibility not to leak those information. We fail.
So basically what it is Asadji, that you have said that us, because we all Muslims are there, that means we cannot keep things into our own self. Is that what it is?
Unfortunately, that's the reality. We could not, because look, this is all information which you are having it. It should not be even on the social media. This is all the informations are our top secret of the BCMA.
Let me tell you again. I get emails, so it's not from social media. I picked it up. I have my.
No, I'm not talking about your source.
I'm holding a big liability here. I have got all the emails, I have got all the sources, I've got everything with me. That's why you're sitting here today answering these questions.
So, Ashana,
otherwise there is no need for me to ask any questions.
No, Ashana, let me rephrase it. Maybe I could not correctly say. I'm saying the business which we are talking about, the election resignation, the membership resignation, or whatever we are discussing here, this was the BCMA council business, within the business of council. And before the meeting we start, I'm not talking about you, they have sent you an email. I respect your email and what are you doing. But I'm just telling myself first, as a council member, when the meeting start, it's been asked, it's been requested every time that under the office of being a Muslim, this is an official document, should not be circulated, should not be taught, but unfortunately it's there.
Asaji, if my organization would be doing that, my first priority would be to find out who's leaking this information. Why was there not any work done towards that?
That's why I said that I would love to have some separate side time with you to understand. Maybe I'm not aware of that, and I assure you that if I learn something from you, that if we can go and check those people whose individuals are not fulfilling their responsibility, I promise you will do that. But at this point, I take this that we are still not able to detect who these people are leaking this information on the media or social media.
क्या आपको BCMA से ने अपनी तरफ से कभी किसी मीडिया आउटलेट को पेमेंट दी है, चाहे डायरेक्टली या for doing any work?
Media outlet?
किसी भी मीडिया आउटलेट को?
I don't think I never.
So basically, अगर हम BCMA के records देखें तो वहाँ पर कोई भी मीडिया आउटलेट की पेमेंट नहीं शो करेगी.
Okay, I can tell you. Prior to me, when I became a president, there were some local Muslim media, very honest. So they were selective, I would say. But I talked to my administrator why they are selective. If we have to give the money, give the share to everybody, give the business to everybody. But somehow, I think we are not using any of the media advertisement as long as I'm the president. It was prior to me. I cannot answer those questions. In my time,
so
we
not during your time.
In the beginning of my time, when I first came to know.
Asaji, if my organization would be to answer those questions.
In my term, when I started first quarter, when I find out that there are selective payment to some of the media outlet or maybe local print media, so it's documented. I say if we are giving this share to the community channels or the community network, it should be fair. Give the business to everybody. And if it's not, then.
Well, as you know, I mean, I can speak about myself. I have done a lot of work for BCMA when I was the one who approached the city council to get the azan done at BCMA. And there were many things that we have covered for BCMA, but we never were actually being paid out. But according to my knowledge, it has been brought out that there are media outlets who get payments from BCMA.
I'm giving this with responsibility if somebody bring any proof at executive level. I don't know about the branches because branches governance is not in my knowledge. But an executive, the first quarter was the basically handover to me.
Okay.
I have never given any media, local media or the print media even $1.
आपके टर्म के दौरान severance या resignation जो payouts का amount कितने रहे और क्या ये एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल के थ्रू अप्रूव किए गए थे? दूसरा सवाल आपसे पहले पूछ लेती हूँ, क्या ये ट्रांसपेरेंसी से मेंबर्स के सामने डिस्क्लोज किए गए थे?
Okay, this is a council business. It was definitely approved by the council because all those severance was basically an illegal arrangement with the BCMA and the party. So I cannot say more words because this is an understanding, and if I say more words, BCMA have to pay more money. So that's why, no, the money we pay as a severance, it's a normal procedure of any organization. It was not myself, it is approved by the council.
और इसके साथ साथ another question which I would like to ask, I'm very happy that you went to Fiji trip representing BCMA. But there are questions which are thrown at us as a media. Mr. Gondal से ये बात ज़रूर पूछना है कि recent Fiji trip community में डिस्कशन का टॉपिक बना हुआ है? क्या ये ट्रिप BCMA के representative के तौर पर था?
No, this was a basically. Let me remind you. Maybe you have.
I know I found out that you went to places which I have never been.
Yes. So let me tell you one thing, Aishana. In my 4 year, it's a very honest for every listener. In the oath, I'm saying, my all journey, it's a local or a countrywide. I have paid every penny from my pocket. Brother Bashir, when he came, the logic, the mind, the intention behind it that I've been painted that unfortunately I'm against any of my Muslim brother or sister, especially people paint me that I'm against fusion. Before I leave, I say that I want to leave gracefully. I try to cover this. I call Brother Bashir with my own open invitation. He came, does not as a representative of the president of Fiji Muslim League. I just came to know, I invite him. I took him as my guest. And in return, I give my intention that I want to come Fiji, visit Fiji Muslim League work. And he invited me. And I was his personal guest. But I paid my ticket by myself. Obviously, I was guest to him. The food he served me, I didn't pay. But the rest of everything paid by my own pocket.
ये भी सवाल उठाया गया है कि क्या आपने फिजी मुस्लिम लीग को कोई डोनेशन दी, और अगर दी तो क्या वो BCMA के फंड्स थे या आपका पर्सनल?
BCMA कोई डोनेशन हमने यस दी थी, पुरानी बात है. Sorry, let me speak English common language. Yes, the sports division, we have a sport division here as well.
Right.
For less fortunate people, I'm not saying I'm going to say unfortunate, less fortunate people, for those people we have provided, I think that was the last year, our VP Media and VP Sports bring a proposal to donate them some of the hygienic supplies. Yes, we did that through the BC Muslim Sports here.
So it's through BCMA Sports to Sports Association.
So the BC Muslim Sports here, and they have gone there and they have provided those all hygienic supplies.
क्या डोनेशन को एग्जीक्यूटिव ने अप्रूव की थी?
Yes.
कुछ मेंबर्स को सस्पेंड किया गया था और उन्होंने
here I can give you another thing for listener. In my 4-year term, I'm saying this with responsibility. Any amount, regardless if it's a $50, I have never used my. First of all, the president have no power to write even a $50 check. Any amount to organization which is given my time, the full process was observed and the approval was taken. If it's executive board approval, it was through executive, and if it's the council approval, we have taken all the approval, then we have made the donation.
Thank you for answering. कुछ मेंबर्स को सस्पेंड किया गया था और उन्होंने लीगल एक्शन के बाद अपनी मेंबरशिप वापस ली और अपने खर्चे पर $5,000 तक खर्च किया. क्या आप बताएंगे कि ये सस्पेंशन किस बेस पर हुई थी और इस इशू का फाइनल रेजोल्यूशन क्या है?
Final resolution यही है. The final resolution is this, that they are reinstated. The why they were suspended, it's a story behind it. Maybe it was personally to me.
Was this before your presidency or after?
I don't know which. First of all, which member you are talking about. Let me give them. First, let me understand. Maybe we.
Let me just give. Ask a question while you were the president.
In my term,
Yeah.
yes, there were few members were suspended, but they were reinstated.
Okay. और उसके बारे में कोई और बात जो आप क्लियर करना चाहते हैं?
The business between the suspension and the reinstatement is the only reinstatement. They are, mashallah, now the member of BCMA. They should come and help the community, and they help the BCMA. That's it.
Okay. Burnaby branch के चेयरमैन अनवर कादर का नॉमिनेशन सरी ईस्ट ब्रांच के लिए सबमिट हुआ है. Is that true?
It's not that, because again this is not a question for me to answer. It's the election commission decision, and I think he has applied it.
As a president, I think there are some things that you can answer as well.
That's what I'm answering to best of my knowledge.
जबकि residency requirement के मुताबिक ये possible नहीं है. क्या आप clarify करेंगे कि ये constitutional breach नहीं है?
No, this is not a constitutional breach. This gentleman has shifted prior to the election start, and he has basically submitted his request to the executive board as well. Due to the continuity, because we cannot really, the executive board cannot let a very key member who is a signing officer, because we are under an obligation to finish our audit and financials. So he was given this task, but his tenure, he has shifted, but his list is not still in the list. This is responsibility of the election commission to decide. Yes, I can only confirm this, that he moved.
So basically he moved from Burnaby to Surrey East.
To Langley. Surrey East area.
Yes.
Valentine, before the election announced, and he has given his email, informed the executive board have discussed, and we request him to keep working for the continuity purpose unless the audit is not finished. But election is deciding his matter by themselves. I don't know what they decide. As for the preliminary list, I think I haven't seen his name in the list.
Okay. एक और सवाल, बीसी मुस्लिम न्यूज पर एक कमेंट आया जिसमें कहा गया कि फिजियन ओरिजिन के मुस्लिम वुमेन मस्जिद के प्रोटोकॉल फॉलो नहीं करती। आप बीसीएमए के प्रेसिडेंट होने के बावजूद चुप रहे इस मसले पर?
First of all, as I said, I don't follow BC Muslim News.
Okay.
This is a surprise for me. But as a president, I'm very been liked by my sister from the Fijian, and I've worked with them, and I don't have any problem with any of my Fijian sisters.
So if these sisters come up to you and say this is what happened, और BC Muslim News ने ये न्यूज़ दी है और कौन सा प्रोटोकॉल फॉलो नहीं किए, क्या इसके बारे में आप उनके लिए
I would say that I would pardon my language, I would simply say that this is a shut up. They are the one from all the sister from any community. They are the one who are adding, they are the one who are serving, they are the one who are valuing for the BCMA. None else. Don't tell the other women, mashallah, they sister from the Fiji, they are the contributing element and the factor of the BCMA. I don't think they are observing all the protocols, and I have worked with them.
इसके साथ साथ हम अपने लिसनर्स के लिए ये लाइंस ओपन करेंगे। आप ज़रूर कॉल कर सकते हैं अपने सवालात के साथ। अगर आपके पास कोई और सवाल है, जो सवाल हम लोगों ने पूछ लिए, जो बातचीत कर लिया उसके ऊपर, इसके अलावा कोई और सवाल है तो आप ज़रूर कॉल कर सकते हैं। लाइंस ओपन है आपके लिए 778-564-6666। आप कॉल कर सकते हो और अपने सवाल पूछ सकते हो, लेकिन हाँ, अनोनिमस कॉल्स नहीं लिया जाएगा। और अगर आप कॉल करते हैं, आपका जो लैंग्वेज है वेरी रिस्पेक्टिव होना चाहिए। अगर हमें किसी भी तरह से ये महसूस हुए कि आप रिस्पेक्टफुली गल नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो उन कॉल्स को मैं ज़रूर कट ऑफ कर दूंगी। तो अगेन द फोन नंबर इज 778-564-6666। आप ज़रूर कॉल कर सकते हैं। आसिफ जी, एज अ प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ BCMA, जो ये क्वेश्चंस उठाया जा रहा है, what do you think why this is happening and why in your term?
That's a very interesting question. Should I not to answer this question?
You don't want to answer this?
Because I'm already very controversial. I want to finish.
Well,
finish gracefully.
let me tell you something, Asaji. When you are at a higher position, there's always going to be controversy.
My sister Ashiana, I've been with this community for 26 years. I haven't seen the president like me in the hard seat for all his time. So let's forgive it. But unfortunately, this is happening to me. But my Allah knows, I can only affirm from my side. First of all, Allah forgive me for my shortcoming. I'm not an angel. I'm a sinful person. I might have done wrong. And using your platform, from every listener, I'm begfully asking, please forgive me if I have done wrong. My intention was never to do that, but as Ashana told that with a bigger responsibility, you can sometimes burn out. That was never my intention. In my capacity in 4 years, whatever I have, Allah have given me, I try to place it and work for the organization. And just forgive me, that's all I can say.
इस मुल्क की खूबियाँ यही है कि we get freedom of speech. हम लोगों को ये मुल्क एक्चुअली गिव्स द राइट्स टू अस कि कोई भी बात है, किसी भी बात पर आप सवाल उठा सकते हो। और आपको ये बात बड़ी अच्छी तरह पता है, यू आर पॉलिटिशियन फिगर एंड यू आल्सो नो कि व्हेन एवर प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी गलती करता है तो उससे भी पूछा जाता है, उससे भी सवाल किया जाता है। सो एज अ प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ BCMA जब इस तरह के सवालात उठे आपके लिए टू आंसर, हाउ डिड यू फील अबाउट इट? बिकॉज कई लोगों ने मुझे ये भी कहा है कि देयर वाज अ टाइम व्हेन पीपल वर आस्किंग फॉर अ रेजिग्नेशन फ्रॉम यू।
From me?
Yeah.
I don't find there any, they can, as I said, the BCMA have a policy, procedures, constitution. If somebody just come to me and ask me to resign, I would definitely not resign. For why? But if they have followed the procedure, and the procedure is very well laid in the constitution, and if they have adopted that procedure, and if the membership have thrown me out who has elected me, I am elected president. I'm not a president by choice. So if they have adopted the procedure and if the membership don't like me, I would leave the organization very second day.
Thank you so much. सुनते हमारे कॉलर क्या कहना चाहते हैं। मीडिया वेव्स, हेलो।
Assalamualaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
How are you doing today? Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, good.
And Brother Asad, they're available?
Yes, you can ask him any question if you'd like.
Okay, not a problem. I'd like to start, let me just, I'd like to start by asking Brother Asad, with respect to the AGM that was held the last two times, and the Constitution clearly says that you have to have audited reports for the branches and chapters, and unfortunately that did not happen the last two times.
And can I ask the name of the brother? Who is this?
Well,
Yeah.
the caller has displayed the number, so
So I cannot ask the name?
no.
Okay, so that's brother, I have answered this question in detail. I think you miss it, and after the program finish, if you can please listen the recording, and I have answered this question very well in a length, so I think it will help you if you can listen the program.
Okay, so as a follow-up question to that, there was a request for proposal put out in August 2022. And in that report, it said the independent auditor's report shall also address other information, including the BCMA annual report, including but not limited to the supplementary financial information, standalone financial statements of various branches and chapters and initiatives. Why did that change when the auditor was appointed?
Brother, this is a detailed question. If you can send me email, because this question I might need my finance team to look at that matter. As a president, I can only assure you that we have not changed any process which was prior to us, because as an handover from the previous management, as Brother Altaf, we have followed the complete procedure. Rather, we have gone even a little further extra. But if you still, those questions a little bit financial, if you can please send an email, I can ask this question to my finance team to answer. But we did not change any procedural changes in selecting the.
I'd like to make it clear that I've been a member for 35 plus years, and every year I've attended every branch and chapter meeting, when it was a chapter, then became a branch, and the BCMA AGM also. And every year we've had an audited financial report for each branch and chapter. And just the last 3 years, this has not happened. But you can clearly go back and look at the history. You will see that each branch and chapter had an audited report by all the previous external auditors. And this is the first 3 years that it's not happened.
Okay, so brother, as I said, if you can, I would still kindly request you to listen the recording. You will get the answer. Again, if I compare these last 2 year or 3 year of mine with the very recent, because there are change of external auditor between this 4 year and the last 4 year, it's the same what we are doing. It has been done in the last 4 year as well.
Jazakallah khair.
Barakallah feek. Thank you, brother.
Anything else?
Actually, I do, but I'm not too sure if everybody else is calling in or not.
Okay.
Shall I wait for them or?
Sure.
Okay.
You can. Hold on, please. दोस्तों इस वक्त आप क्वेश्चंस अपने ज़रूर ला सकते हो. आपने जो ईमेल्स पर सवाल किए हैं, जो आप लोगों ने अपने सवाल भेजे हुए हैं, उसके अलावा अगर कोई और सवाल है तो आप ज़रूर कॉल कर सकते हो. एरिया कोड 778-564-6666 पर आप कॉल कर सकते हैं. वैसे
I think you have asked almost every question of everybody. That's why people are not calling.
Yeah, let's see if they do come on because they have some time to call in. If
Sure.
they do call in, then we are going to
What
take
is
more
our hard
calls.
stop?
जिस तरह से हम पहले बात कर रहे थे रिगार्डिंग आपके प्रेसिडेंट के वक्त, पहले बहुत सारे प्रेसिडेंट्स आए और बहुत सारे सालों से ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, एज यू सेड, इट्स अ वेरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन व्हिच हैज बीन रनिंग फॉर सो लॉन्ग. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से आपके टर्म पर क्यों शुरू हुआ, came out?
Oh, because I'm available.
You're available.
That's right. You can tell me that. Be honest with me.
Uh-huh.
I can when I say that I'm available, I have made commitment that being a president, from very first day, I start giving time in my office 4 days, 5 hours a day, compare with anybody. And if you are calling me on a media network, compare anybody that if any of the president have bring this much, how do I say, like I would say that I am available. I changed the outlook image of the BC Muslim Association. I have brought the image of the BC Muslim Association that it can be known to all three levels, rather the Prime Minister of Canada also known the BC Muslim Association. So this might be the reason that my appearance, my availability everywhere brought more questions to me, and I'm happy to answer any question being a public servant.
Or the thing is that there have been some written complaints coming to BCMA, which people have said that they have written letters or they have sent an email. Those emails and letters were all answered?
Is it to president or who?
Basically to BCMA as a body.
Look, my principle as a president, and it is documented.
Right.
I'm not saying that I always answer, because right now I'm sitting, I'm not answering the phone. I have made promise. Somebody called me even 1 in the morning. They don't call Asad. Asad was living here 4 years before, and he will be living in 2026. People are calling President BCMA, and it's my responsibility to answer the phone. I try to call 100%, and if I don't call, I call back. For the email, anything urgent, business which comes to me, I try to answer within 24 hours. Less urgent, 48 hours. And if something has left on my end, I'm not sure about, as the BCMA is not an organization which is only around president. BCMA is school, BCMA has 28 branches, chapters, the chairs, the vice president. So everybody has a mandate. I would not be able to answer all the questions and emails come for the different people. So that's why I cannot say, but I do my answer calls and respond my emails.
Let's get to the next caller. Hello, Media Waves.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Walaikum salam.
I have a few questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Can the president explain why this election was postponed and why the election committee resigned?
So
Why the election committee resigned, we got the answer to that, but why was it postponed? Can you please answer that?
Election commission without the, because again election, doing the election, carrying the election, supervising the election is not the president or executive or the council job. This is the job of the election commission, a committee which is independent. Why they resign? We are trying to investigate this matter. But if there is no election committee, obviously there could not be any election. So hopefully we will get some alternate, And as I said in the beginning, my brother, you can listen the recording. Election is not a choice, it's a responsibility. As I have done my responsibility with the will and with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I assure you that inshallah election will take place within the time frame.
What, with respect to all these new members that's been assigned within the last short time frame, it appears from reading all these emails from the election committee, the membership committee, that we have membership issues. Am I correct?
No. I can answer. Hold on.
Yeah, because
You said that brother, let me answer your question. You said in this recent months or maybe in a recent year, there are a lot of membership came under the BCMA. I would say yes, because it is the responsibility, it should be the responsibility of the election, the membership committee. It should be the responsibility of each director of the BCMA. Look, the growth of the BCMA in last year and a half, we have 6 new chapters. I'm gonna name it: Kitimat, Dawson Creek, William Lake, Alder Grove, Delta, and West Shore. If you have a 6 new chapter, definitely the new membership will come. And close to the election, new membership is not something new. It's the normal norm of the BCMA. All 2 years we stay like a dormant. Close to the election, everybody run, and they have right to run to get the new membership. If this is the answer.
So with respect to Richmond branch, was the process followed, as well as the Burnaby branch?
Bismillah. I was love to answer this question because I was expecting this question. Okay, my brother, I'll know if I can add something in your question. Are you talking about the 4.6 article and 4.7? And you have mentioned now 4.7. 4.7, this both process is within the branch. If the director membership or the branch stay dormant for the year and a half, and if they don't do anything, then matters comes to the executive board and they have to interfere. They have to intervene the matter. I challenge, because the process they are saying, any of the branch, as you mentioned, Richmond branch, is an open challenge for them. This is a 4.7 process which they are saying it's been not followed. I can tell them go back 4 years. These 4 years, if they have observed this process, because I'm giving this with responsibility that all time director membership or the chair process the membership and the membership committee process. And if we are worried about the 4.7, I think we should have done in the years as well. I think this 4.7 was never observed by any of the branches that it should be. If they have it, ask the Richmond branch to send me the minutes for those so we can see that when they have followed the procedure.
So there's a follow-up with respect to Burnaby branch.
Yes.
There was issues with membership there. The question comes up is, why did a handful of the brothers sign off on the letter saying, yeah, this is all fine, but 2 of the brothers were not asked to sign off on this thing saying it's fine? Why was it not brought into the chapter or the branch and minuted the proper way?
Why are you asking me this question, brother? Membership committee is there and the branch is there. This question goes to them. I have no idea what question is this about me. No. I don't take this question because this does not relate to my role.
Okay.
Thank you.
When it comes up to it, what I'm reading here is, let's assume the Burnaby branch or the Richmond branch or the Surrey East branch didn't do the homework properly. You intervened on their behalf.
What do you mean?
And you processed, you or your executives processed these new branding. I'm not too worried about with respect to the renewals. I'm just worried about branding members, right? Where it says that if I am a member in a certain branch, the 2 individuals within that certain branch. So i.e., let's stick to Richmond. If I live in Richmond, 2 members in Richmond must nominate me. Can you tell me that was followed?
Look, this is the role of the membership committee, my brother. And if you are asking me that I have, let come as a direct question. If you are asking me that I have nominated people, I have nominated everywhere, because the growth of the BCMA First of all, I acknowledge this mistake, innocent mistake which I did for the growth of the BCMA BC wide. In all those chapters which I mentioned, there was no member in somewhere. I endorsed my name, and that's how the membership started. And regarding the in particular in the Richmond and the Burnaby, if the membership committee decide that the second nominator was not from the branch, that's their decision that's their power to decide, not me.
But it clearly says in the Constitution.
I'm not saying, brother, I'm not saying you are right. 4.6 says clearly. If you ask me question, I said that the growth of the BCMA is a bigger than me signing a nominator from all those chapters I did, and all those chapters, mashallah, are the BCMA chapter. Particularly about the Richmond, if anybody has nominated name, if the membership committee find it is not according to the Constitution, they can make a decision. And now, if they cannot make a decision, then there is a clause 16.4. 16, when the matter is not resolved by the membership committee, not by the branch, then it's a power of the membership, the executive council. And obviously, if the matter comes to the executive council, they are fully capable to resolve this matter within the council power.
Okay. So.
Thank you.
So you can clearly, okay, I'm not too worried, I'm not too concerned about all the new branches and chapters. I'm not. I can understand there's never been any new member there, right, in the history of the BCMA. So let's assume, Kitimat, there's never been a BCMA member there. So, and I can totally accept that, yeah, you cannot find two members. But when it comes to, let's assume that all the lower mainland branches and chapters, you have a new member. Can a member, Richmond branch member, let's stick to Richmond branch, right, just for the hypothetical, and a brother nominates from Surrey East or Surrey Delta for this individual in Richmond. It clearly says it has to be within the Richmond branch.
So, brother, I told you, according to the clause 4.6, if I read it, you are right. But this is the jurisdiction of the membership committee to decide. If they are unable to decide, and if they hands up, then the matter can go to the council. The council is the supreme body of the BCMA. They will decide, and they should decide. I think I have given you enough answer for the 4.6, 4.7. Okay,
I understand what you're saying, but then it doesn't answer the question, the email that the membership committee sent. So you can have a look at that, inshallah, and hopefully we can resolve this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate.
इसके अलावा और कुछ आप क्लैरिफाई करना चाहते हैं जो पर्सनली शायद आपसे पूछा गया हो?
आप पूछें, I am open book.
No, there have been a lot of issues coming out to you regarding the election committee, membership committee, which you have answered to us. Anything else which you want to talk about?
I want to talk about, yes. I want to say, if I can say. I would say only few lines. As I said in the beginning, it's a close, we are concluding this program, right?
Almost, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take this opportunity from you. This was definitely, I feel this is an opportunity for me to give the view of the BCMA as a president, which I have done it. And now it's very clear, I can say this as an oath that election is not a choice by brother and sister for Asad Gondal to prolong his term. I'm done. Alhamdulillah. Whatever I could done, I have done it. In next couple of months, make dua that we can fulfill our responsibility. Having the election is the responsibility, and I need your support. So we should leave those differences. Let's come for the election and let the membership exercise this role and to vote who they want it. And inshallah, the new team will come and we will work for the growth of the BCMA. BCMA should be, and it is very dear to us, this is the only thing we should be proud for ourselves, for our children to inshallah remember. Jazakumullah khair. Again, as I said in the beginning, I am not a perfect person. I have done what I can do, but my intention was never that far to make mistakes intentionally. Mistakes are by prone to the people. If I have made mistakes, please forgive me for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
दोस्तों, आज के इस प्रोग्राम में आप लोगों को खुला मौका मिला था कि आप लोग कोई भी सवाल करना चाहते हैं BCMA प्रेसिडेंट से तो आप सीधा भी सवाल कर सकते हैं. So I guess I'm not getting more calls from the community and that means कि all the questions are answered. आशा जी, ये सवाल सिर्फ आपके लिए नहीं है, ये हर उस लीडर के लिए है जो अपने पोजीशन को जिम्मेदारी के साथ निभा रहे हैं. कम्युनिटी का ट्रस्ट, डोनेशन और बिलीफ तभी कायम रह सकता है जब ट्रांसपेरेंसी और अकाउंटेबिलिटी दोनों बराबर हो. BCMA एक हेरिटेज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है और उसका फ्यूचर तभी सेफ है जब लीडरशिप अपने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अंदर रहकर चलती है. हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आज के शो के बाद मेंबर्स को कुछ क्लैरिटी मिलेगी और एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल भी ये रियलाइज करेगी कि पब्लिक कॉन्फिडेंस बिना ट्रांसपेरेंसी के पॉसिबल नहीं. आज के लिए मेरे ख्याल से we're gonna take another caller before we say bye because I think a Muslim sister is calling us and she probably would have some questions for you.
No problem.
Let's see what she has to say about it. और आज के शो में अगर आप फिर भी पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहते हो तो 778-564-6666 पर आप कॉल कर सकते हैं. 778-564-6666. Media Waves, hello.
Hi, this is Vidya Ali.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like you to go and talk to us on bill, please.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, this is Vidya Ali.
Walaikum Assalam, Sister Zabeda Ali.
Hi. Regarding my suspension on November 13, 2023, did you follow the Constitution before suspending me and the other three brothers?
Yes, we did.
No, you did not, right? To me, you did not follow the Constitution. You did not, like you said in the email, that you maybe have a committee to investigate everything before you would suspend me, all the other three. It was illegal. You suspended the four of us, which we paid $5,000 in legal fees to get our membership reinstated. As a life member, I just the story Delta branch more than 20 years with no issues. The person who created the issues was President Park and Mohammed Hassan. Did you investigate them? We came to you with the videos, with the evidence when they were planning and plotting to block Surrey Sisters. And they succeeded. They blocked us all from winning the election for 2023.
Okay, Sister Zabeda, as we both know each other, I think this discussion I can close here. We do make decision on behalf of the council, and the suspensions of those brothers and sisters was done on behalf of the council. And the matter resolved, and it clearly states that we don't carry those things within the executive board, and it's a very clear example that after even the suspension and after even your reinstatement, you are a life member. And we don't carry the personal. I know you are talking, Brother Hassan, this is your family business. I'm sorry to say not to comment on this, but your question that we follow the procedure, yes, we follow the procedure. And
no, it did not. We never did not.
okay, so that's that this is a disagreement. I'm saying we did, and you saying we did not. I don't know how we can go for a resolution, but
no.
we.
Mohammed Hassan in this discussion, he is not a family member. He was part of Surrey Delta.
No, he's a family member. Your family member. You know what? I cannot answer on behalf
of. Can we listen to her, please? Yes, go ahead, sister.
Yeah, it was Sister Selvat and after Mohammed Hassan, they were in a public place when the video was live and they were planning and plotting to block the sisters branch from Surrey Kids. And Brother Hassan knows that very well because the decision came in the other favor and it tried very hard to manipulate the election committee to change the verdict of the election, which they had to go in a separate room to decide how this election will be represented. Because the election committee said we had to do a new election for the sisters, which was denied after the meeting. Then said it's a by-election between the two sisters whose votes were tied. It was me and one other sister. So this was very illegal and unethical. You know what? We paid $5,000 in legal fees Who's going to compensate this? I want BCMA to compensate for the $5,000 we paid in legal fees to get our membership reinstated.
Can you kindly
This is
send an
very
email to General Secretary about your concern? He is basically the custodian of the organization. If something has gone wrong, you have said that we have not followed the procedure. I think he's the best person to answer as a custodian of the. Please write an email to General Secretary and also state this fact that about your money you have spent it. That part I can assure. If you can CC to me, I will intervene this matter and ask the Fadi Kanafani, General Secretary, to reply you.
Is
You are
that
the president. You are the president. You should be talking to your general secretary and see where you guys went wrong.
But Sister Zabeda, I still need something from your side. I am saying CC to me, I will intervene the matter and I will ask Fadi to reply you that what clause we have used, the General Secretary has used, because you know that the General Secretary is the one who normally chair the meeting as a Speaker of the House, because as he said, he is the custodian, the bylaws and the Constitution. President is not even chairing the meeting, you know that. And once you send to me as a president, I will intervene your email and ask the Fadi to give you the explanation that how it been happened.
thank you.
One more thing. There is a BC Muslim news where your media relation guy who's been condemning and slandering Fiji Muslim women. What is this all about? You know what? Fiji Muslim women are there to help you to get elected the second time as the BCMA president. None of the Pakistani sisters are in any of the branches, to my knowledge, to this day. I have worked with BCMA for over 25 years. You know that very well. And none of the sisters of the Pakistani committee were interested in running the sisters board. And you know, to this day, I have a very good relationship with all the sisters that serve in the branch, who are to the regular Muslims of the Jummah prayer. So you are creating this issue between the Fiji Muslim women, Fiji ladies, among themselves to get elected to run the board. This is not between the Pakistani women or the Fiji Muslim women. This is a very disrespectful to the person who's writing this, not even facing the Fiji women. You know, he should come out and face it and talk to the women here if he has issues, but he's hiding himself behind the
Sister, sorry to interrupt here. You mentioned that BC News is a spokesperson for BCMA. How do you know that?
I believe so, because he's getting all the information. Where does he get all the information from? Nobody knows it. From the executive information. He's bringing up even my name a couple of times in that letter that he has posted on Facebook, and which I'm really against that, because I'm not part of BCMA anymore. I have no interest of BCMA. But if you go to his page and you see all the letters he's writing against the brothers and the sisters, where is he getting all this information? So I'm saying it's part of one of the media relations abroad. I suppose that probably he has all the information from there. Where is he getting all this information? This is my question again.
Thank you so much. And we will let the President to answer this question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aishara, I have answered this question. I have nothing to say about the media. I can only say because she has gone so far.
Let me just ask you, rephrase this question.
No, I heard about
the
it.
BC Muslim News. Is he a spokesperson for BCMA?
No way.
Thank you.
We don't have any spokesperson for the BCMA. We have our Vice President, Media and Communication. Anything which is not coming from him is not part of BCMA.
Thank you so much. Let's hear what our next caller has to say. Media Waves, hello.
Hi. Yeah, so one thing, even like your conversation, I can't hear it on the phone while I'm holding. And I don't know, there's some, and I went to the Facebook and YouTube and I could not see or hear anything.
Do you have any questions you can ask right now?
Yeah, but can I hear that question when I'm asking? But
no.
I could not hear any conversation with others, so I don't know what's going on.
You don't hear the question you're going to be asking, but you will hear the answer which you are going to get.
Okay, I don't know. I have a few questions.
Yes.
Number one is, I just want to ask the President, recently he made a trip to Fiji. Was he making, the trip was on behalf of BCMA or was his private trip?
He already answered this question. It was his private trip. It had nothing to do with BCMA.
Yeah, but he made some donation to Fiji Muslim League. Was it also his personal donation, or it was from BCMA?
That was from BCMA, and that was going to the sports organization of Fiji from BCMA sports organization.
Was it approved by the council and or the executive?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll take your word for it if you say yes, sir. Okay. The second question is,
I can provide you the approval as well. If you come in my office, I can give you the approval minutes as well.
No, I believe you. When you say yes, sir, I believe it. I'm a Muslim. If a Muslim says yes, I believe it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's all I want to say. Now, the second question is, this person, Anwar Qadri, is a current chairman of Bellevue branch. And he has filed a nomination for this election from Surrey East branch, which is contrary to the residential requirement. And how can the president allow that?
That's not the role lies with the BCMA president. We have an election committee which is independent, and definitely if he has not fulfilled his requirement, he would not be in the list. I cannot say anything about his filing or not filing. I have answered this question if you can see the recording.
I couldn't hear it. I was trying to get to but I can prove it that his name is on the list.
Yes, brother, I told you that this is...
And the election committee works under the instruction of the executive and the council. Election committee does not make an independent decision.
No,
I was in the election committee once.
You are absolutely...
Election committee does not make their own decision. They work under the instruction of the president, the council, and the executive.
Brother, you are absolutely wrong. I did not accept this. The BCMA election committee is completely independent. Independent in his decision, independent in his formation. BCMA president or the council have no role in directing them or instructing them.
But if that is the case, then why did they resign?
We are investigating this matter why they resigned.
No, brother, you know it. Why did they resign? Because if they were independent, if I'm independent of my decisions and I have to conduct a business, why would I resign?
I told you that there will be independent investigation from the legal counsel.
Oh, okay. Now, that prompted that
We will-
independent commission. And can you tell the names of the people who are in that independent commission?
The independent commission is not formed yet because they have to find the committee of the 3 people which the council selected, and now they will bring a legal counsel like a law firm. They will be the one who are investigating matter. That has not been done yet.
So the pending election probably will not take place before the end of this year.
Hopefully it will.
You mean yes or no?
I say hopefully it will.
So what is the mandate of this the member of the committee?
Which committee?
The 3-member or the committee that is
their mandate is to
the designation of the election committee, the membership committee, and the Surrey East branch.
No, that's not their mandate. The membership, their mandate is only to find out the law firm. 3 law firms. They will bring it to the council. Council will approve one, and the matter will be given to them to investigate about the charges by the election committee and the membership committee, and they will also supervise the election this year.
And what is the time frame?
31st of October we have given, the council has given them to give the list of 3 people, and we are hoping they will give. It's the mid of October, the list is finalized. I think they may be doing their work. Because that's again independent. I'm not basically interacting with them. Once the name comes, the law firm announced and formed. That I can promise, because it will be my time. When the investigation will take place, we will do this investigation public.
And this investigation, the result of the investigation, will it be made public or binding, or it will be just like another investigation that will go on the shelf?
No, I told you that in my time, whatever the investigation took place, I will public. If it's my name is there, I will put my name.
Yeah, brother, but remember the special annual general meeting we had about finances?
Yes,
Well, that was your time too.
yes.
And you were trying to interfere with the members who wanted to come in, the last member, and then there was a resolution passed in that meeting about the finances, and there were so many attempts made to get the information so the committee could further investigate and to find out the findings of that discrepancy that we had in the financial report. But you did not cooperate. Your team did not cooperate.
No,
and till this day,
You are wrong.
that is still sitting on the shelf.
You are wrong. You are wrong.
To make it right.
No, I'm not. I'm saying with responsibility that all you are saying it's not true. We have responded
Yeah,
to
whatever
the
I'm saying is true. Tell me about that.
because I'm telling. Listen, on
Yeah,
the
I'm listening.
July 26th, the final letter with the changes was sent to the chair, and they were asked to come in the office, and we can sit together and we can see those. First of all, please don't say word discrepancies. This is the audited information. It was never brought any financial discrepancy. And those changes which were not there, external auditor has said the changes, those differences, those number were not even material. In if you know the accounting term, when something is not material, you can leave as it is. But we still took the matter, we fix it, those small changes which was a different error, we fix it and we send the email to the chair on July 26th to come in our office, sit with the finance board and we can fix it. But they refuse it. But we have made those changes and we have done and we have cleared it in our end because they refuse to come in our office.
Thank you.
Yeah, this material issue what you're talking about, I mean, since the existence of BCMA for almost 60 years, this issue never came up. But this was the first instant where this material issue came up. Yes,
No.
I'm not an accountant. I may not understand
So
fully.
my brother, that's what I'm asking. You are not accountant. So that's why I'm respectfully saying that please correct yourself. This was not anything. It's not even material. It was not even material. It was not even material, but we still have done which was need to be supposed to be done. So please, there was no say because you are on the social media, on a radio. I want to make this statement with responsibility that there was no discrepancies in BCMA audit. There was no discrepancies in the financial.
So many times we had the figures from two accounts did not add up.
Yeah, so that was the error, and the error
Yeah.
can be fixed, and that error was not even material.
Thank
Okay.
you, caller.
And that-
Let's show our next caller. Media Waves, hello. Hello. Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, hello, Media Waves.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
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 Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yes, go ahead. You're on air.
Hello.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. You can go ahead with your question.
Assalamu alaikum. Bob Ibrahim.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Bob Ibrahim.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, the question to the Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Yes, my question is to Brother Hassan regarding BC Muslim News. You know that some of the prominent figures of the association has been slandered on this page, BC Muslim News.
Yes, go ahead.
Ashana, I can make the brother life easy. On this BC Muslim News, BCMA, General Secretary has sent a press release. Not only this, any of those material BCMA condemn any of those slandering. And this, I don't have it, I can provide you once I go. BCMA have condemned already like a month and a half ago. Rather 2 months ago.
Did you get the answer? I guess you have an issue with listening to us. Can you call us back, please? Media Waves, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, I have a few questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's the same
I don't
brother,
want
I
to give
guess.
my name.
Yes?
Yeah, my name is Shiraz.
Okay.
Okay, Brother Asad knows me very well.
Okay.
I've got a few questions for him.
Sure.
Let me know when it's ready to.
I'm ready, brother. I'm ready.
He's listening to you. Go ahead.
Brother Asad, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Shiraz here. How are you?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Are you? So, where can I start? With regards to these sisters and the brothers that were suspended, right?
Uh-huh.
They were suspended. Did they get? The Constitution was not followed.
Okay.
And it clearly says that. And then plus, they appealed to you to sit down and talk. It didn't happen. They went to the CRT. And the full case was 100% for them. Now, they had to spend their own personal money of close to $5,000 of this thing. Now, who should be compensating them that?
Are you one of them?
Pardon me?
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not.
Then I would request you or advise you that I asked Sister Zabeda, and I'm asking you through, that instead of you plead their case, ask them to send an email to the General Secretary about that $5,000 compensation. Being the custodian of the organization, they will get the answer. But I would say rather you should ask your question. I think Sister Zabeda have already asked about that.
Okay, not a problem. So the question I have is, with respect to the Burnaby branch, right? Issue number one is the chairman of the Burnaby branch is the chairman of the Burnaby branch. He used to live in Burnaby. And suddenly we find out that he's putting his nomination in through Surrey East branch, right? When the full list of nominees came out. Now, you have to be residents of that branch. Why did he not bring it up to the branch? Why did he not bring it to the executive? Why did the community find out?
No, the Shiraz community, look, I can answer you instead of, because it's been 1 hour 40 minutes and I have answered this question in detail, but I'm telling you, listen carefully, my brother. Being you are so much in this business and out of curiosity you want to know, no, his movement was well aware in the business as an executive board. We are well aware when he moved from Burnaby to Langley. He has, and he even rather request advice by the executive board to carry on the business, being the continuity, because it's a audit time. And for listen, let me complete, Shiraz. And about the selection, him as a candidate, it lies with the role of the election commission. At least you can understand the election commission is how independent they are. I would say that you should better know, because you've been there for 36 years. And once the election commission decide about his role, if he can run for the Surrey East or not, that's their business, none of my business.
No. I can understand that question. I can understand what you're saying. My question is, why did he not just come up to the Burnaby branch and the brothers that moved, right? It's midterm, and just tell the branch. That's what I'm asking. Why do you have to hide? And when the nominees come out,
so that's why I'm asking you. You are wrong. He did not hide. He informed the authorities, which is the executive board, and he gave his availability that I am not available. I move. I have documented everything. He sent this email to the General Secretary, and so it's not the case that he has not informed. He is rightfully informed about his movement, but he was being advised by the executive board to carry on to finish the business of this year, because it's audit and finance.
So basically what you're saying is, you're saying it was fine for him to do what he did, but not to tell the branch.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you just said that he informed the executive council, the executive board, yourself, and your team.
No, he has informed the branch as well.
But he didn't inform, but it's okay not to inform the branch, am I correct?
That's his decision, but I believe he has informed the branch as well.
As a follow-up question, I was at the AGM, the branch AGM, right? And I've been to the Burnaby branch AGM many years, as well as Richmond branch. And I did ask questions there. Yeah, I can ask questions, but I'm not allowed to vote, which I totally accept. I mean, he basically said, not to ask, you're not allowed to ask questions and to leave.
Which is your branch?
No, this is Burnaby branch.
No, which is your branch?
My branch is Burnaby, Vancouver branch.
Okay, so my brother, in a normal circumstances, you should come to the SGM, AGM, to ask the question about the branch, about the BCMA. But if you are not part of that branch, I think the branch management have a right, because you are not part of that branch. Why you are asking the question?
No, I totally accept, brother. I totally accept what you're saying. But as a courtesy, any brother or sister that gives a penny, whether he's a member or not, should be able to ask questions but not vote.
But brother, this is if the courtesy,
Habibi.
Yes.
That has precedent over many years, not just me or this branch. I've done it to Richmond branch as well. Now, as a follow-up question, there's one more question I'd like to ask. Should the BCMA do anything that's illegal?
What do you mean?
Well, should the BC Muslim Association do anything that is illegal?
I think we should not do it.
Well, I mean, it's not. We should not do.
We have not done it. You know what? I don't.
Hold on, listen to his question. Can you go ahead? Can you repeat the question, please?
So, should the BC Muslim Association do anything that's illegal?
I am saying, I don't even agree with the word should. We have not done anything illegal.
Okay.
Put this
I
way.
totally understand. Because when I was at the Burnaby branch, again, at the AGM, right, held by the present chairperson, he did set up speaker systems in the underground parking lot. And he was going to hold Salah in the parking lot for Ramadan. And when that question came up, he said, I mean, your general secretary was there. He can verify that. All the branch members, management committee members are there, as well as non-members, right, within the branch and members within the branch, and myself from outside of the branch. And he mentioned that, he clearly said that the city of Burnaby and the fire department said it's okay to hold this under, without knowing.
What is the question?
He said, yeah, the city, he said that the city said it's okay to hold it as long as, basically saying, as long as we didn't know.
Shiraz, I did not understand the question.
According to you, the bylaws were not followed by BCMA?
No, but basically, you are not allowed to hold underground Salah prayers. And he said it was okay, the city said it was okay.
Brother Shiraz, let me tell you respectfully, look, all our masajid, due to the growth, due to the more people, we are accommodating people all year long in Surrey Delta in parking lot. Please, for God's sake, this is not the question, this is not the concern. We have to accommodate more people, please.
If you are asking if that was legal, that's not legal. That is illegal.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I mean, the chairperson clearly said that, right? That the city said, yeah, just hold it under, basically saying, do it without them knowing. I mean, there's no way a city employee or the fire department will say that.
Yes, of course not.
Absolutely no way. And I brought it up. I said, would you do that? There's no way I would even allow it, right? And if the city said that, I wanted it in email.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it has to be documented.
Yeah, bro, that's it.
Yes.
That's an illegal act from what I can see. Am I correct?
You know, brother, I would say rather pass this question. I told you the answer. Our job is to accommodate sometime. And if you are talking about the illegality in our chapters and branches in the placement, this is a long story. I don't want to comment on this. We will be careful in future, inshallah.
That's good, sir.
Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah khairan.
Media Waves, hello.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Sister Shana, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Brother Asad Bhai, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, brother Bob.
Alhamdulillah, and kudos to you. You have been doing a great job in the community, and you've been, a good example as a president. But something will some sudden close that I should bring it to you. You know, I'm a very outspoken person. Hold anything back.
If the most of the stuff,
that I need to speak.
Bob, if I'm doing most of the stuff good and if making small mistakes, forgive me for sake of Allah.
No, I'm forgiving. You know, whenever you approach me, I have approached you back as well, and we have had few conversations.
Okay, Bismillah. Question. Let's come with the question.
Okay, the question is, the first thing I want to, as the president of association, you open up 6 chapters, you have, grown the community, the chapters have grown, BCMA has grown, there's few things that you accepted, that your mistakes you accept. Being a good person is a good Muslim, right? And I also may have done something wrong to some people, I accept that as well, right? But not with any bad intentions, okay? As the president, I aid you and I praise you to you should this BC Muslim news issue to a close up for everyone. Because what is he doing, all the people that he's slandering, some of the people, the brothers who have paid the dues with the association for so many years, have raised so many money for the association. Just like the last auditor who 27 years of his service again, okay? And he even staff and put them in the head office, okay? I'm not taking sides here, I'm just talking about being fair to everybody. Your administrator, your funeral director, and some of the sisters that have been slapped. You should place this person, whoever it is, I will prove you who this person is. Because I have got a shot of the page where he put an article on BC Muslim News and then he replied from his account, fuck him. And if you don't take any action against this, then you are, as the president, are at fault and a party to it. Allah forgive me, I will swear on the Quran in front of any imam you say that this is the person. Okay? I can send you the script where he wrote about me that it's good to reply to the command. It is all good, brother. Issue has been identified and rectified. The only person who seems to continue this issue is the individual black fat khanzir who dropped me and living in New Westminster area. May Allah protect BCMA. And he replied from his account and he got caught. Article he wrote was from BC Muslim News. But he replied to somebody and it's there.
So according to you, you have the proofs that who this BC Muslim News is?
Yes.
Does he have any
Yes.
links with BCMA?
Yes, he is the director of the branch.
Director of which
His
branch?
nomination, I sent when we send this article to the previous election committee, they had removed his nomination. Okay? After the election committee resigned, this is just a hearsay. I don't have concrete information. With the influence of the present executive, his nomination is to stand as a director.
So basically, you are saying, brother, that BC News is talking about our sisters on his news platform.
We know who the person is. He got caught with his own game. This is happening. He's slandering me since 2016. That's, I don't care. I can handle that.
As we have actually, you have mentioned it, and Asad ji has mentioned it, that you guys do have conversations here and there. Was this been mentioned to Asad ji prior to this?
We have sent this, and I in due form, in duty fuki mein, I mentioned it to Asad Bhai, and he said no, I am not aware.
Okay, so let me answer this.
Asad Bhai,
Okay, so Brother Bob.
अल्लाह के घर में आके गवाह कुरान शरीफ पे दे सकते कोई भी इमाम ला लो, I will put my money where my mouth is.
Okay, so Brother Bob, let me answer this question to you.
Yes, please.
Because you are saying, I talk to him because that is a personal matter. I still talk to him within the masjid. Because if you want to go this level, Brother Bob, let me answer now.
Well, let me clear this before even you answer. Maybe you can answer my question as well.
Sure.
It's not personal because when I questioned about BCMA, my name was mentioned on BC News. And according to Brother Bob, he's saying that this person is a director or was a director of BCMA. I would really like to know who this person is.
Look, I answered in the beginning, I'm answering it again. I have no idea that who the BC Muslim News is.
Okay.
And if the Brother Bob has somehow find out, for a BC Muslim Association, we have condemned BC Muslim News or any news channel who slanders or who talk bad about the Muslims, brother and sister, we don't accept it. It's a zero tolerance. But as we don't have any proof, Brother Bob have a proof. There is a cyber, what's it called?
Security.
Cyber security.
He can register his case if he has a proof. Like we can, once the case is approved, and if he is saying that it's approved, if the proof, we will remove him from the even any role he has in the BCMA. But the decisions come from the government because we are not cyber security, we are not RCM.
Okay, Asad bhai.
Well, I totally understand that you are not. Just 1 second, Brother Bob here. I totally understand that cybersecurity is not your job. It's intelligence.
That's right.
Yes.
BCMA should find out if somebody is accusing or somebody has information that it's part of the director of Delta branch of BCMA. It's the president's duty to find out who that person is and bring him to accountability.
So that's what I did. I bring him in the masjid and I ask him within the masjid premises that the person he's referring, Asia Badr Asad, I don't have any connection with that. That's all the president can do it. That's all.
No. You can do much more, Asad bhai. This is the issue that I don't agree with you.
So what should I do?
And will not agree with you. I will not agree with you because I know exactly, if I say it in a very blunt way, you as the president is a party to it knowingly and not taking any action.
No, brother.
Okay.
I reject this.
If you want to bring closer and community together, your 6 chapters you have done, you did a great job. You can bring a closer to this as well. Okay? See, for the slander of other people that he's doing, he's causing a lot of animosity in the community. And fingers, wallahi, I can swear the Quran in any masjid. Okay? Then this person is a party to it. And I put $1,000 right here on video link, $1,000 to a lawyer, and I have a copy of that where he called me Khandib. The article is in BC News and he replied to it. He replied from his own account and he got caught.
So brother, if he has caught him, why he's asking me? He should register the case.
He just said that he's a director of BCM.
You can do this. You have the power to do this.
No,
You
Brother Bob, listen. I'm saying with the responsibility, my brother, if you have caught him and somehow you registered a case against him, get the decision. The very second day, we will refuse. We will remove him.
It's not about me. It's not about me reporting to cyber security. You as the president came on here, and I'm asking you as the president of BC, because BCMA's name is being used. How community BCMA?
No, brother, Bob, BCMA name is
Let me clarify this as well, Brother Asad. When my name was mentioned. Let me say something here, Brother Bob. When my name was mentioned on BC Muslim News, it clearly said that I have been talking against BCMA. So the accountability is BCMA's. That what did Ashiana say against BCMA which has got a director of Surrey Delta branch to write against me in his news media.
Sister Ashiana, this
Yeah.
one you need to prove it. Help me to prove it.
I actually
If you
did
can
call
prove
you,
it-
if you remember, you were in your Fiji trip.
Agreed with. I said, "Well, this is where you fail.
When-
This is where you fail, and I will never agree with you."
Okay, 1 second, Brother Bob. When you were in your Fiji trip, you were very busy, and I understand I call you at an odd hour because I know the president of BCMA. So I called you, you answered my call, and you took that
I always
message
call.
from me, and you said, Ashana, I have to look into it. I have no clue what that is all about. So you did check it out, and you did tell me that Ashana, BCMA has nothing to do with it.
That's right.
But when you look at that article, he mentioned very clearly, he or she, according to what Brother Bob knows, it's he's, according to him, he says he's the director of Surrey Delta branch.
Did he admit somewhere?
But listen, I have no business
No, ask
with.
Brother Bob. If he has admit that I am doing this as a BCMA director, I'll take this matter, I'll call a council meeting right now.
You know what?
I will call the council meeting today.
No. Asad bhai, you're a great politician, that's all I can say. You're a
Okay.
great politician. Alhamdulillah.
That's his future career.
But what I'm going to say, if this doesn't come to closure, I'll do whatever I have to say and I'll voice my opinion. I try to come in terms with you on the media. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Be closer as a Muslim to another Muslim.
Thank
As
you.
a
Jazakallah khair.
member,
Thank
and in
you.
the community for 48 years, I have seen the growth of this association. I have worked with the pioneers in the community from Yasser Bhai to Samir Ali Pannu to Mumtaz Ali to Dr. Meher Ali. All these were my mentors. The late Iqbal Chima that passed away. He was a mentor of mine.
Thank you.
I was in the first burial committee and when it started for Ocean View.
Thank you so much.
Akram Chaudhary.
Thank you. Before we sign off, Brother Asad, I do want to ask you this. As a president of BCMA, you have to figure it out who this director is with the Surrey Delta branch, because he has mentioned my name many times, which I have no personal relationship with him, no personal issues with him. Yes, there were matters about BCMA which were brought up to me previously as well when I called you and I did not get any answers from you. So as a media, my duty was to go ahead and ask those questions, which I did. And even today, I called you many times that, Brother Asad, these are the questions coming up to me. You provided answers to me. And I fairly gave the other part of the story, the other side of the story, your side of the story, and I covered it. And I was very happy the day you said, Ashana, I'm ready to come and answer any questions you have. And Alhamdulillah, you did it. And we are very, I personally, I'm very happy that you provided these answers. Our community does need these answers, and I hope they got some clarity and they can directly approach you on certain things which you have told them the way it works. I would really humbly request from the community, please, if your executives can give BCMA's inside information to this BC News, that means somebody in BCMA knows who he is. Somebody in BCMA has that person's name. Somebody in BCMA has been providing information to this person. Please find out who this BC News is, because this is not going to stop here. It's going to go through the authorities as well. And that would be a big shame for our Muslim community, calling our sisters' names or calling our media names or calling our brothers certain type of names, which is not actually good. So it's a request to you to please get to the bottom of this, find out who this person is, because I think most of our Muslim organizations or Muslim community members have an issue with this BC Muslim News, not particularly BCMA.
Okay, so, Ashana, as I said in the beginning, in the middle, at the end, I'm sending this again. the reason you are bringing that how he got the information, I took this responsibility as a BCMA president that our council is not fail to hold the information within us. This is something bad. I can only say that we should not. For a person, you and Bob or anybody is referring to one of the director, I said I took him into the masjid, and this is I'm saying with the responsibility that he said that this is not me. And I am saying this with the responsibility, if you or the Bob find out this any of the director of the BCMA is involved in slandering, not even the member, any Muslim in the BCMA, we will take this matter to the council and we penalize him to the most and to the max.
Thank you. But as a president, I would want your responsibility to work now to find out who this person is.
I'll try my best.
We are doing our job. You should do your job
I will
as
try
a
my
president.
best. I will try my best.
Yes, because when something great happens at BCMA, I would be the first one to come and report about it, and you are a witness to it.
Definitely.
I have worked really hard for BCMA previously as well, with other presidents as well. I've never had any issues, but this BC News started bringing issues once I had questions about BCMA, which was brought to our media outlet from the community.
You know, as I said again, I am taking this matter as an action plan, as a request from myself that I will take if this is the matter is bringing issues within the community. If any of the director of the BCMA, without mentioning name, I don't want to mention anybody's name, as I heard from the Bob, not once, many times, I will go with a full attempt, with a full request that it should stop.
And I should actually clarify that from my behalf, that I really don't know who that person is. I've never heard his name. I have no clue who anybody is referring to, but it was brought to my attention that your name is there, and actually the screenshot was given to me that this is what's written on this page.
My name was there?
No, my name.
Oh, no, no.
And also, I don't know, for some reason I'm blocked from that BC Muslim News page. So I cannot go into their page.
I wish I could have the access
Yes.
to the, I don't even read, because wallahi, the what you were mentioning to me about what he talked about, if you trust me, by Allah, I don't know.
Yes.
I did not read even this article. I think I have spent a lot of time.
Yes, you
at
have,
the-
and I really appreciate you coming out and clearing all these questions to the community. And inshallah, we'll sit down again with all the achievements in your term as a BCMA
Can I have 2
president.
minutes?
Yes, of course.
First of all, Ashana, thank you very much. I consider this as an opportunity because I do care about the BC Muslim Association. I have worked for this organization for day and night. By Allah, for sake of my heart, I want that we should grow, we should success. With these small problems, we have it. I'm not saying there is no problem, there are problems. The reason behind it, a long story. And assurance from my side, don't paint me, I'm not against anyone, I'm not against any Fijians. They are great people, they have served this organization, they have built this organization, and they are still part of this organization. May Allah reward them, may Allah reward them immensely. And if I have done something mistake again, over and again, please forgive me. Let me finish my term gracefully as I deserve, because I have for the sake of organization. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Barakallahu feek.